You can say hi to the family because we'll be sharing it with them.
Oh, I see. It's like a mirror.
It is like a mirror. And that way we can share stories and
Wow.
what we're talking about.
Yes. Okay. That's good.
So you were looking through the paper. I also found some things when we were putting those papers back. I found one other thing besides that newspaper I wanted to ask you about, if that's okay.
Sure.
I,
One other thing.
I have a stack of these small pictures here.
Ooh, yeah. Oh. Well, now where did you get those?
They were in the box.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty old, isn't it?
So who is that? You?
That's me.
May I show the picture to the camera so they know what we're looking at?
Oh.
So how old were you in this picture?
Let's see. I was in college. That's a college year. That was in the college yearbook, I guess. Something like that. I think so.
It looks like it says Albright College
That's right.
from 1949 to 1950.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
What about the next one?
Albright is a sister college to Hamlin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were formed at the same time. I think this one here started a little bit before ours, and this one is one of the schools on a street which was in, believe it or not, in Ripley.
Really?
Yeah, because the street, you can go from kindergarten through college on one street.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I went to all of the schools, but not, I started in 6th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before that, where did you go?
In a country school. It was out of the city. Yeah.
And what about that next picture?
Next picture. Oh, wow, you're really getting into it now. This was this was in Africa, and if I had a map, I could show you where it is. But it's all right.
What part of Africa? I can pull up the map.
This is in Ghana. I was there before it was Ghana. It was called the Gold Coast, British colony. It was when I was there.
Let's see, that one's
Kind of
blurry.
a shameful experience.
How come?
Well, I was kind of from the. I was not from England, but I was from the United States.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Is it right there?
Ooh.
I'm going to hold this picture up for the camera.
Ghana. It's Kita. I think it's Kita. Was the name of the city, and it's on the far right side of this picture.
Okay, so on the back of this picture it says, Procession to London Park, Miss S.J. Schilling, S. Wilk, W. Kennedy, D. Desmond, Miss E. Reinhold, Mrs. P. Schwartz, and Miss J. Nagel, Mom, and then you. Is that right?
Yeah. That was what can I say? It was a touring group. I was there as a missionary printer, and they were coming around as visitors. So one person I do remember specifically,
I can take that for you.
and that was Stanley Wilkie. Stanley Wilkie was born without arms.
Oh, wow.
what do they call that? There was a drug that people took and
Thalidomide?
yeah, that I think he was the result of that usage of that drug, and and he I don't he should be on this picture, but I don't think he is. Oh, this is his brother. His brother's on it. So I met his brother first in Africa, and when I got home, I realized I thought this is his brother.
And are you in this picture?
I doubt it. I think I took it.
You took the picture. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I took that picture. And they were the visitors. They were visiting from the States. And they were waiting in line they were trying to get to the church. The church was built right on the edge of the ocean, and the ocean, on occasion, came in and swept it away.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was the story on that.
So that was
That-
your picture, the picture outside the church. What about that next one?
Oh, what is? Well, this is a group of pastors from there. They're from different countries actually, and they were visiting that church.
Let's see.
That was just.
It says Reverend P.K. Dagadu.
Dagadoo.
Secretary Christian Council of GC. Reverend
Gold Coast.
Odonko Presbyterian Church of GC. What does that stand for?
Gold Coast.
Gold Coast?
Before it was called Ghana, they called it the Gold Coast.
Okay. Reverend Aqua, moderator of Methodist Church of Gold Coast. Reverend, it actually doesn't have a name. It just says they were also moderator of the Presbyterian Church of Gold Coast at Kita Cantonary Celebration, September 1953.
Yeah, that was the name of the church that was washed away. By the ocean. They built it too close to the ocean. Oh, these are just other similar shots there. This was, I think this was a boys' school that we came.
And it says Full Gospel Bethany Orphans Home
Yeah, it's
in Tagu.
Tegu,
Full Gospel Bethany Home, 1964.
yeah. Strangely enough, my hometown has in the suburb, a suburb of Reading, Pennsylvania, has a home with the same name.
Really?
Yeah. It's strange. What is this? This is an anthill. They're looking at an anthill there.
That's an anthill? It's
Yeah.
huge. It goes over his head.
Yeah, they. There they.
Stanley Wilkie and Edwin Eilers taking light meter readings before photographing an anthill at Achimota University, Gold Coast, BWA, 3rd September 1953.
Yeah. That's.
That huge
That's
piece
not
of
full.
dirt is an anthill. It's incredible.
That's the full story on that one. What is this? Oh my. This is some of the clergy that was visiting. So they were there because of the washed away church. They came to visit the place.
It says Europeans, Reverend David Elder And Walter Trost, Reverend Eugene Grau,
Yeah.
June 9th, 1953.
Now Grau was a wonderful person. He had come to the United States from Germany early in life, and then got mixed up with the missionaries. Now, what is this one? I can't read it.
Let me see.
Can't.
It says, number 17, Heather Funeral Celebration, Ajamanco Street, Christiansburg, Gold Coast, BWA, continued from number 16, Ghana, September 3rd, 1953.
Yeah, that was.
So it looks like it's a funeral procession?
No, I mean, in a sense, it is for a church, for the loss of a church. Oh, that's what.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah, this is. It may be something else. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't see well enough.
One moment.
Let's see what we see here. Whoa. No, I can't pick out the words.
Is that kind of dirty?
No, it's not so much that as it is my sight. My
Okay.
sight itself is at fault. But yeah.
May I show that picture so that we have it for posterity on the camera? Because I haven't held it up yet. So,
That's
but you said this was in honor of the church that was washed away?
yeah.
Okay.
Pita. Gee, I had a cloth from that time. Now, where did I put the cloth? They sell a lot of stuff like,
Souvenirs?
yeah. I have that around here somewhere. As a matter of fact. Now, where is it? I don't know where I put it.
I don't remember seeing it when we were going through things
No,
yet.
it's-
So,
it's, it could even be inside this door.
would you like me to look?
Oh, I don't, not necessarily, but that's maybe where it's, I don't know.
Well, tell me about the next picture, and I'll see
Next
if I can.
picture is obviously, ooh, that's not productive, is it?
No, it looks like, I'm gonna turn so we can see the cabinet
Oh,
here.
yeah,
Looks like we've got some teacups here.
yeah. And I used to put things inside, but other things, but that's gonna be hard to look at too. I don't know.
Looks like we have,
That is from, that's just something, I don't know what it is.
probably just to set your tea on.
Yeah.
So we've got the prayer of Saint Michael, the archangel for the conversion of abortionists and the end of the culture of death card.
Wow.
We've got a wall cover. So these to me look like little placemats
Yeah.
that you would use to put under
Just
glasses to keep the table from,
cut them out, yeah,
yeah.
larger thing.
And the rest of it looks like pens and markers for you, so I don't see the cloth in here.
Uh-huh. Now, here's, this is a well. That was a well just outside where I lived, where the women would come to get water.
Drawing water near London Park, Kita, September 9th, 1953.
Oh, that's, yeah, that was near the church that was washed away. This was my, yeah, he was the guy that sent me from the United States. He was in the office in the United States where that sent me over.
It says Dr. Reginald H. Helfrich.
Helfrich. I
Helfrich?
think, yeah. Helfrich.
Also at Kita Centenary, is that how that's pronounced?
Yes, centenary, yeah. Or it means, of course, 100 years old.
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Centenary or centenary? I'm not sure. This is, well, let's just say Eric Rasmussen? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm reading that right.
Dr. Eric Ramesauer at Picnic at Grau Secretary,
Yeah.
Bremer Mission.
Yeah. Grau was an interesting person. He was the first one to go out there from our church here in the States. Grau was actually he came from Germany as a boy, and then when he got into the missionary work, he was sent by the board. So he was like he was a pioneer. He was a pioneer. As a matter of fact, I have a picture here. That's his whole family right there. He's the father there.
So this is the Grau family.
Grau
He's on the far side here. He's got, looks like 3 children and his wife.
At that time, yeah. I think it was 2 boys and 1 girl. And I happened to come home on a freighter with that family. He wasn't with them. He remained on the field while they were going home. So.
And it's, in order it says it's Mrs. Dorothy Grau, Lois, Tommy, Jean Grau, David in front, Christopher in the rear, after boarding Tabor at Takoradi, Gold Coast for trip home on leave, September 19th, 1953.
That's it. Yeah. That brings back memories. Yeah. We were the only, I think they were the only children on the ship. The ship carried 10 passengers, usually a freighter.
Oh,
Freighter.
wow.
They'd only take a few, they would take a lot. But it was a good way to travel, actually, because they treated you very well, and this staff, or the shipmates or whatever. Dr. Duval. I'm not sure I'm reading that right. I think it is Dr. Duval, though.
Let me see. Dr. Dougal, Secretary, Scott Missionary Home Office at Grau Picnic. Noon, September 5th, 1953. So is this part of your Scottish missionary group?
Yeah, they were at a different. I was in a different place, locally. I was near the ocean. I could walk down to the castle that became the president's is where he lived, president. That was
And what was the work that you did there?
printing.
So can you describe
I,
a day in printing?
well, it was part of, they called it the Scottish Mission Book Depot Printing Department. And it was at a different location from the bookstore. The Scottish Mission had a bookstore there. And this was in the capital city, Accra. Yeah. And the fishermen would come, we were right on the shore, and well, it was like a hill off the shore, and so I was at the top, and I happened to get off the ship. When I went there, I got off at that place, which I shouldn't have done. They told me I should have gotten off at Takoradi, and this might be Takoradi here. That might be. I'm not sure.
Ferry at Tefla Soga Coffee, crossing Volta River on road from
Oh, that's a different place.
Flavati to Kita. SMBD Standard Vanguard AR 9300 is last car on ferry. Chas Cooper just behind Vanguard. Ferry's name is Hohoi on West Shore, Ghana, September 3rd, 1953.
And Charlie was handicapped. He had, I forget what happened to him. He lost a leg or something, and so Charlie, forget his last name now. Cooper, yeah, Charlie Cooper.
But you said the fishermen would be sitting, you were describing the
Oh,
printing
yeah.
area.
We of course were doing printing in the building, but the building was so close to the ocean that that was
It was your iPad.
oh that's interesting. The what was it? It was close to the ocean, and the fishermen would use our porch for to mend their nets.
Didn't
And I asked them one time to go out in the ocean with them. They wouldn't take me. They're afraid of, something might happen to me. I'm not a sailor. First of all, and they didn't want to do that. They were just reluctant to do that.
Did you tell me at Christmas time they would sing Christmas carols as well? I thought you told me that when you were in Accra they sang Silver Bells or something.
Oh yeah, and that was, I could hear them singing from where I lived, which they had built they called it a guest house for people coming down from up country, and they would come and stay there for shopping and whatever, and then return home. But I could hear, from where I lived, in the building I lived in, I could hear out there in the not very far away. They were singing Silver Bells.
Did you whistle along with them?
Oh, but they didn't hear me. This was totally different situation, or what can I say? We weren't connected in any way.
Mm-hmm.
This was just like, here we are in my place, and then out there is somebody singing.
It'd be like overhearing them in the garden.
Yeah.
But it's always great whenever someone's doing music.
Yeah, it is. That's true. And they were good at it, as far as that goes. They were good singers. I don't know what that is. What is that? I'm not sure what that is.
Let me see what it says. It says Tabor loading at Takoradi Gulf Coast, soon ready to sail for USA with Grau family aboard. And I think it says the crane was unloading the ship at the left off the picture, and the freight car standing on the pier.
Yeah.
September 19th, 1953.
I was on that ship then too, with the family. And well, I guess that's the same place. Takoradi. City scene of Takoradi, Gold Coast. Oh, it says a continuation of the picture, the other picture.
Let's see what it says.
It's just right nearby.
City scene of Takoradi, Gulf Coast, continuation of picture number 14 from September 19th, 1953. So all these little pictures were in that box, and memories of your time in Ghana.
Yeah.
What was the most important memory that you have from there?
Just it was very, they were very friendly people. Very, yeah. And by the way, it's right on the line that goes up to London. The international date line. Yeah, where the date changes. So as a matter of fact, when you travel in Ghana, or the Gold Coast as it was then, you traveled back and forth before Monday and Tuesday. So, things like that. That's weird.
But it sounds like they were good memories.
Yeah, they were good.
And how long were you in Ghana?
2 years. Yeah. Seems like a short time.
But very meaningful?
Yeah, it was very, very meaningful, yeah. They taught me more than I taught them. Oh, I remember coming out of the print shop at one point, and just as I started, and I got in a little British car they had, got in and started off, and everybody screamed. One of the children was playing at the back wheel, of the hubcap, you know. Fortunately, he wasn't hurt or anything, but it was shocking. Yeah, taught me a lesson. And him, I hope. Oh, yeah. So, now, what am I doing here?
Well,
Here I'm reminiscing.